This is Overthinking with Carmen, and welcome back, my fellow overthinkers. I am Carmen Michael Smith, your overthinker in chief, spiraling publicly so you don't have to. And today we're talking about what we wear, what we carry, and how we see it. The Met Gala is just a few days away, the first Monday in May, where fashion becomes performance, where the rich and famous wrap themselves in stories too big for just clothes. And every year, I watch the red carpet with the same feeling. It's beautiful, it's creative, it's breathtaking. But somewhere in there, if I'm being honest, when a Black artist shows up, whether it's in a custom look, in that quiet nod to the cameras, or a bold declaration, it hit different. Because for us, style has never just been spectacle. It's been armor. Dandyism, the theme for this year's Met Gala, wasn't about showing off. It was about suiting up. It was about wrapping yourself in dignity when the world was determined to strip it from you. It was about putting on velvet jackets and silk ties and tailored suits, not because anyone thought you deserved them, but precisely because they didn't. You didn't dress to fit in. You dressed to survive the gaze. G-A-Z-E. Fashion wasn't luxury. It was protest sewn into every seam. Like, look at Janet Jackson. In 1989, she gave us Rhythm Nation. Not just an album, a movement that went on to become a phenomenon. The black military jackets, the industrial boots, the choreography sharp enough to cut glass. At a time when America was preparing for a war overseas and fighting a quieter war here at home, Janet gave us uniforms. Not conformity, but for solidarity. She once said, I almost did the voice. I thought that we could be, but she once said, I thought it would be great if we could create our own nation. One that would have a positive message and that everyone would be free to join in. The Rhythm Nation look wasn't about blending in. It was about standing together, shoulder to shoulder, beat to beat. You ever notice that unlike the spectacle of traditional choreography, the Rhythm Nation video choreography has everyone doing the same moves simultaneously with precision. Dressed alike, moving in unison, like a gospel choir. Because we were being taught visual lessons in solidarity. It wasn't just fashion, wasn't just worn, it was embodied. But it didn't stop at the clubhouse or the church house. It extended to grandma's house. Bell Hooks calls it home place, that sacred space Black women built against the backdrop of oppression. She once wrote, historically, African American people believe that the construction of a home place, however fragile and tenuous, had a radical political dimension. Black women resisted by making homes where all Black people could strive to be the subjects, not objects, where we could restore to ourselves the dignity denied us on the outside in the public world. Grandma's house wasn't just where we lived. It's where we remembered who we were. Regal on a budget, the doilies, the carefully pressed linens. And I must confess, sometimes when I'm feeling nostalgic for my grandmother, after washing my bed sheets, I press them, just as a nod to her and the ancestors. But also the polished wooden furniture. And of course, the sofa wrapped in plastic. That wasn't just style. That wasn't vanity. That was a spiritual architecture. That was resistance in living color. Because whether it was velvet on the backs of dandy men, military boots stomping out rhythms of protest, or the polished floors under Big Mama's feet, the aesthetic has always been a strategy. It's armor. It's emotional regulation. It's the physical embodiment of saying, you may not see my full humanity, but I do, and I will wear it anyway. See, we didn't just survive because we prayed. We survived because we styled survival into everything. Our bodies, our clothes, even our homes. I mean, I confess, I changed the furniture around like we did when I was a kid often. Whether it's buying new art or getting a slipcover for the sofa or rearranging where this went over here, the aesthetic is emotional regulation. It rises up to meet me and makes me feel like I know I am inside. Because historically, we've always made resistance beautiful. We made survival an aesthetic. We made hope something you could walk into and sit on plastic cover furniture while you waited for your plate. So the next time you get dressed, put it on. Or the next time you decorate your living room, try a different pattern or texture or a different layout. Or the next time you lay out a table full of food and joy and survival, pull your dishes out, get a glass, throw that plastic to the side. Because remember, you're not just dressing for today. You're not just eating for now. It's all an aesthetic. You are building on a legacy of sanctuary. You are carrying memory. You're suiting up for the sacred. I'm Carmen Michael Smith, your overthinker in chief. Thank you for spiraling with me. And until next time, wear your freedom. Wear your freedom, not only like it's golden, but like it's armor.